everybody, I'm William.
I'm Keena.
And we are the Nerdyweds. And tonight we're doing our third day of VLOGMAS. Wow, it's been 3 already. And we are introducing our take on the old Newlywed show that we called the Nerdyweds game.
Yeah, we remixed it, made it nerdy, and put something together to show to you guys. So, the Nerdywed game is where two couples face off and they're asking a bunch of nerdy questions that they're supposed to answer, and their spouse hopefully gets it right, unless you're the two of us.
Yeah. And then, you'll
might
see
not-
how this goes.
It
You'll
might
see how this
not
goes.
work out that way if you're the two of us.
I get hit a lot, apparently. So.
Yes, because when you watch the old Newlywed show, you notice, the wife often hit the husband with the little paper whenever he got it wrong or whenever she got it wrong. So that's pretty much what I reenacted. You'll have to watch it and see. But in this game, we are facing off with Joe of the Culture Nerds and his wife, Valerie. So when you get a chance, make sure you check out his podcast because it's really entertaining and a lot of fun, but useful information that he talks about.
Yeah.
And anything that you want to add about how we play the game?
Well, no, nothing else about how to play a game. We explained that in the video.
That's
Check
true.
it out.
That's
but
true.
Also, a reminder, our 100 subscriber giveaway video is still up, and spots are running out. You must subscribe to the channel, comment on that video, and you get put in for the prize pack that video shows. So even if you're subscribed, make sure you go comment on that video and check out the cool prizes we're giving away.
Did you say something about spots are running out?
Well, I mean, when it hits 100, we're going to stop the contest, and whoever's commented, we're going to select somebody from that group.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
So,
because spots are not running out. You can keep, even after it hits 100,
well, I mean,
keep going ahead and subscribe, get family, friends to subscribe, keep commenting, because it might be a minute before we catch it. It might go past 100 before we catch it.
Yeah.
And hey, we're not going to turn away subscribers. But glad you did mention that. I wanted to mention about the Nerdywed game. If you are interested in coming on and playing the game, or you know someone else who might be interested, just have them email us or contact us over Facebook, message us there, because we are looking for more people who want to play. This episode, we're playing against another couple, Joe and Valerie, but in future episodes, we'd like it just to be us hosting and other people playing. But for this first episode, we just wanted to be the guinea pig and put the episode out there so people can see how it works. And you guys, it is a lot of fun.
yes. And one last note on that. One more thing. Joe and Val are husband and wife. We are obviously husband and wife.
Mm-hmm.
But you do not have to be a nerdy couple to be a couple of nerds.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have somebody you'd like to come onto the Nerdywed game with, you're not in a relationship with, other than maybe friendship, whatever, bring them on.
It just
you do
needs
not
to
have to
be
be married to them.
someone that you nerd out with. So it can be a best friend. It could be a spouse. It could be a family member, like a sibling. Just someone that you bond over doing something nerdy, and you think that they would be able to answer some nerdy questions about you, and vice versa.
Yeah, you have to know each other. That's the only thing. You have to know what the other person's going to put down as their nerdy
Or
answer.
think that you do because you watch the episode. I don't know how well we did, but you can check it out and see. That's all I've got.
22 years of marriage and
23.
23. God dang it.
See?
Hey, thanks for joining us. Watch the video. Have a great time. We certainly did. And let us know what you think.
Yep.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm William.
I'm Keena.
And we are the Nerdyweds. And today we are joined by Joe. And what is your name?
Valerie.
Valerie. Joe and Valerie. So go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is Joe, and this is my lovely wife, Valerie. I am one of the co-hosts of Culture Nerds podcast. We're about 10 episodes in, 11 will be this week. And we talk pop culture and nerd out on, whenever we have a guest over, they tell us something about, their journey or their life. And I don't know, we just like to learn and build community. So we're also pretty nerdy over there too. So this really works out well.
It does.
Usually behind the scenes, giving the ideas on topics. I'm like, ooh, have you discussed this? Have you discussed that? We share an 8-year-old who's with her nana today.
Nice.
And yeah.
And she's a nerd in the making. She's been on a couple of their podcasts.
All right.
I loved when she said, I'm 8-year. I can't remember how she worded it. It was so cute. And you were asking her about how the COVID has affected her because it's affected all of us. And she's like, and I'm as an 8-year-old. And I was like, that's so cute. But I felt that. I was like, I'm a grown woman and it's affecting me. So I can only imagine how it is for an 8-year-old. Because they were talking about Halloween and trick-or-treating.
Yeah, that's the little section in the podcast called Gabby Gabs. And I'm actually, the first time I did it, I put it at the beginning of the episode just because I wanted to get, the guest and the co-host's reaction. But I'm using it as sort of like an ender situation to where like, that's sort of towards the end of the podcast. She loves
speaking her mind. So we're like, why don't we put her on?
And it's smart to put it at the end because people will listen to them because they want to hear what Gabby has to say.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
Very, very smart.
Exactly.
But yeah, loving what you guys are doing over there. And it's funny to hear you say only 10 episodes in because you guys are very like cohesive. So it just sounds like you've been doing it for a long time.
Oh, thank you. That's great to hear. I'm for sure very new at this, but I'm giving it my best shot. And I got a little experience just because I'm a podcast listener myself. So like I'm really just emulating and stealing from my favorite podcast. So
well, we're right there with you. We're trying and we're getting from our favorite ones as well. And we appreciate you taking time from your podcast to come over here and enter into our little nerdy world. So,
that's awesome. I love getting into nerdy stuff. So let's do it.
Let's do it. So you guys, just to be fair and let you know, you guys are kind of our guinea pigs because this is the first time we're doing this segment. So you guys are the first. And what we're doing is the Nerdywed game, and we're emulating it off of that old show, the Newlywed Game.
The Newlywed Show.
The Newlywed Show, right?
Did you watch that?
I'm familiar. Yeah, I'm familiar with the sort of style. Yeah.
The concept is, if I'm reading a question, it is for the ladies to answer in their own voice. And then the guys, we have to guess what the ladies wrote.
Right.
So, and if Keen is reading, it's for you and I, as the guys, to answer the question. And then for the ladies to guess what we wrote. So we're going to go back and forth and try to have some fun and try to let our freak flags fly a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nerdy flag fly.
Their nerd flag fly.
Okay, yes. I like that a little bit better. All right, so Joe is ready to go. He don't play like he's been ready before he even got in the waiting room.
I'm more the nervous of like, oh my god, because like all the nerdy stuff, like I know it's mostly through him, and like I get into it. So I'm like, I'm excited for this. Let's see.
Remember to not let each other see what you write down.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
And then we're gonna have some fun revealing each other's answers. What else did I want to say? Joe's been drinking. I mean, you
were supposed to have a drink for us.
I was supposed to have drinks for us too. What are you drinking?
He's slipping.
I'm drinking. This is not a plug, but Crown Royal apple.
Apple? Oh, that's a good one. I got a bottle of that.
So
peach. That sounds good.
And you drink that straight?
He's drinking it straight.
Okay, you
cool it. You cool it well enough. Like I always throw my hard liquor in the freezer. Just because I don't have to worry about ice watering it down or anything like that. But once you get it cooled, yeah, you can have it straight.
Because we were supposed to have a drink for this as well, but like I said, I don't know what our problem is today. We
actually just caught a little snippet of you guys' tipsy what was it called?
Oh, Tipsy Tabletop.
No, it was Never Have You Ever.
Never have I ever.
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah. We were
when
catching
when
a
he
little bit of
pushed me. Did you guys see you? I don't know if
I don't think we got that far.
I don't think you got that far. But
Yeah, I don't think we got that far. We were
and-
just listening to it
okay.
Sort of right beforehand to kind of get an idea of the rhythm.
I asked him. I was like, I want to get a feel for this.
Yes, like we come on there, they're gonna be all stuffy. I was telling Joe, it's like we're very laid back. The questions are gonna be laid back. They're for fun. We've been married 23 years, and I'm probably gonna hit him like they do on that Newlywed show or he's gonna hit me because I'm probably gonna be the one getting the answers wrong. I'm gonna get the answers wrong. But we're gonna go ahead and get started since I don't have a drink.
So this will be for Joe and I to answer in our own voice.
All right.
And then for the ladies to guess what we answered.
Okay, and I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look at your answer. So the question: what is a nerdy nickname people have for you? What's a nerdy nickname people have for you, William? And what's a nerdy nickname people have for you, Joe?
Oh, geez.
I know you're going to get it wrong, but I think I have an answer.
Oh, geez.
Bless you.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one. I don't have a ton of nicknames.
Yeah. Like we've known each other since we were 14, and his actual name is a nickname, like everybody's just like, it's Joe.
Can I just give the sort of fandom that most people associate with me as like a nickname that they would probably?
You can answer it however you want. Yep.
Okay. Sure.
You should for sure know this one.
Really?
You should for sure know.
I'm
this one.
blanking out right now.
Yeah, you
It
should.
might be the panic in me. I'm like, ah.
Just think of what do most people associate with me as my nickname.
You're lucky I've already written down my answer because I can totally see that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cheat.
And now I already know I got it wrong.
Oh man, she's honest though. She's honest.
Yes. All right, let's go ahead and reveal our answers.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Oh no, she's still writing.
I know. I'm like,
Oh no.
He said you should know this.
Oh, you
and
should
that's
know
why
this.
I'm like, you don't have nicknames. That's what I'm like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Think of like what universe most people associate with me. Like what fictional universe?
There's so many.
I got the universe right.
Did you? Okay.
I at least got that right.
Nice.
I got part of the answer. I just didn't write down the exact same thing you did.
Well, I mean,
Half credit.
we'll
Okay.
see how close.
He already said, remember you said that. I will, because guess what? I am keeping score.
But it's pretty much like whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna put like
Okay.
your favorite
Ready?
like
up, and the
character.
points
Ready?
don't matter anyway.
Ready?
Yep.
Star Wars, yes.
Oh
Now
my
wait.
God!
What did you put?
Oh my God, I put Spider-Man because that's like his favorite superhero and he's really into superhero. But like, I literally
Spider-Man
started
shirt,
typing Star Wars. Damn.
But,
Lord Vader.
And I put Pimp Vader. So
Pimp
that's like,
Vader?
yeah. We both should have just put Vader.
Yeah, we both should just
Yeah.
Vader. But me and her put together a Pimp Vader costume for me, and a friend of mine, I gave it to him because I don't have the personality to pull it off.
Oh,
And now he and I have a meme generator on Reddit and all this other stuff. There's memes all over the place with me in my full Darth Vader costume and him in his pimp in the Pimp Vader costume.
That's awesome.
It's hilarious.
that's
Whoa.
amazing. That's so cool.
We'll have to put that as the thumbnail for this.
So what is your favorite thing to nerd out about? Talking to
Gloria?
Val?
No,
Valerie?
Valerie.
Valerie.
Okay, Valerie.
Oh my God. I feel like there's like.
'Cause we just found out
Psychology
Star Wars-
nerd. She's a psychology
Yeah,
nerd.
I am a self-proclaimed psychology nerd.
Yes.
Like I could talk about psychology all day and like get into the nitty-gritty. Like it's insane.
Tina's got a bachelor's in psychology.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Never done anything with it.
I've never
really.
done anything with it, but I do like to listen when people say they're a psychology nerd. I like to listen to, is it books that you like, or you watching podcasts and shows where they're.
I usually do like I go online, like I'll do a Google search on something and just get lost in between
Okay.
YouTube videos, articles about it, like it just information junkie.
Okay.
And I'm like, obviously, I'm not a professional, but I'll be like, I think this person has this because of this and this and this and that.
Yeah, she tries to diagnose me way too often, and
she's
too
probably
close.
right.
Too close.
It's pretty spot on.
She's too close. She misses the mark a few times because.
No, Valerie, you're probably right on the mark. I'm gonna go with Valerie on this one.
Well, ladies, this question is for you.
I didn't even see you pull it.
Let's see.
I'm like a ninja.
You are.
Now, I don't know how familiar with board games you are, but what is your favorite board game mechanic?
And I
Like
should know
rules?
this
Like-
one.
There's like worker placement games, rondel games like Monopoly's a rondel where you go around the board only
types
one
of
way.
okay, yeah,
What,
yeah.
what is your favorite type of board game?
Now I know I'm answering this for me.
For you.
I know my favorite, but I have two, and we did a show on this.
And if I get this wrong, it's her fault.
If you get this wrong, it probably is my fault because I don't remember which one I said was my favorite. Okay, I'm locking it in.
This was a good one.
Okay.
Now, do you guys play a lot of board games?
Not recently. When we were
Yeah.
younger, we did.
Yeah,
But I know when
Well,
I was growing up, I used board games a ton. So for me, I'm like, I know exactly.
we played board games with a friend group of ours, and
Okay.
we're currently in friend group transition. So like
Oh.
Okay.
we're still trying to like build a new group to like.
Well, we're not trying to build a new group. We have different groups that we play with because each group has different types of games they like to play.
Oh,
So, and we can never play too many board games. So if y'all are ever interested in playing some board games, some cards, what have you, let us know because we're trying to start a Zoom group. And
Okay.
Oh, I would
we'd
be
love
so
that.
down with that.
Okay.
We have a 200 plus, 220 or 230 plus board games behind us right now.
Yeah, we're
That
trying
is
to,
awesome.
Wow.
trying
That
to
is
get
a
rid of
selection
some.
right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to get
All
rid
right.
of some.
It's time to answer the question.
Okay.
Okay, board game type.
What did you say?
I put simulation/life.
Simulation/life. I mean, I thought she'd like get around the board
board,
games, like the
yeah.
Sorries and the Monopolies and the Lifes and the.
Look,
you know what I mean? You throw the dice and you move
She
it.
is more evolved than that, okay? Wait a minute.
That was close enough.
You're married to her. You should have had a cue when she said psychology nerd.
I know, like
He was
the
going-
actual board game. The
No,
reason I put life was because the actual board. My favorite all time is life.
Yes.
Like I just
Mhm.
love it, and even like playing Sims. Like I was really into Sims growing up, like simulation stuff like that. Like I'm like, yeah.
Had you asked me what her favorite video game, I would have said Sims. I would have said Sims.
Really?
Yeah, I would have said Sims.
Well,
Outside of like
that
Mario.
might come
Mario.
up.
That might come up. That might come up, but it's probably going to be for her to answer for you.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't put
Yeah.
her placement.
Well, when we had the episode where we talked about our
I did say
favorite board
resource
mechanics,
management, didn't I?
you were like, no, resource management is my favorite, not
I
worker
did.
placement.
And then
So-
I couldn't remember which one I said because I was like, but they're basically the same thing. All right. So next question. I'm not a ninja,
We're
so
trying
I
to
have
use the
yet.
questions and kind of
Get
do
to
an
know you guys
interview at
too.
the same time as playing the game. So
Yeah, it's great.
I
I
love,
love it. It's super fun.
It's flowing well.
Now, this next question is for you guys. Is what is your favorite Power Ranger?
I think I know this one. This one's a good question.
well, consider I've never watched a single episode
Well,
of the
then
show.
write something.
It was after my time.
Write something.
I was just always mad because when I was a kid, like it was embarrassing to be a Power Rangers fan, and like now hindsight 2020, I look back and I'm just like, it was the most popular show of its era. How was I the uncool one for being open about talking about it? Like it makes me angry.
Everybody else was in the closet, as far as
for
Power
sure.
Rangers.
It's like in the closet Power Ranger fan, but that's like the story of our lives. Like, oh, it wasn't cool then to be into these things, and now it's the cool thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We're 10 years too late.
All right.
For real.
So, you guys said green, white, and white. They got it.
Yes.
I said red, she said black. So,
babe, always bet on black. Where's this red come from? Black is your favorite color.
I should have
Black had all the swag though. He had all the dance moves.
Dang.
I should have just went with black. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait.
Half the fun
This is how they do on the Newlywed Show. Oh, good, you're so good.
Give that here. You didn't answer the last one.
Oh, no, you missed. You missed out.
All right. This one's for the ladies.
Okay.
The ladies in the house.
All right, the
I'm
lady.
such a effing lady.
What is your favorite type of videos to watch on YouTube?
All right, I'm gonna take the risk, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to answer this. She's not a huge watcher of anything, so.
I know. I leave that to you and Gabby.
Well,
but I usually get sucked in.
You already have you written down your answer?
Yeah.
She said it earlier.
She said it earlier. Psychology videos.
No, I put something else.
Oh, say it.
Uh-oh.
She's tricky. She's a tricky girl.
All right, ladies, reveal your answers.
Music videos with Gabby, and he got it right.
So
He did?
He did.
I wrote
Music videos.
Couple/family blogs.
Yes, vlogs.
Yep.
And I
blogs
surprised
of
with
people.
people during the
Nice.
Okay,
I went through three answers. I first was gonna put psychology, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Then I went, maybe decor, and I was like, no. And then it finally hit me, music videos.
Music videos. Say, she did that reverse psychology on him because I was like, she said it earlier. Just say something.
I knew. I was like, that's too easy. I'm like,
You pulled a me. That was a Kina. That's what I did with that whole game mechanic. So we're at 1.5 and they're at 2. What is your team name?
Let's just go culture nerds. Are you cool?
Yeah.
Culture nerds? Okay.
Culture nerds.
I mean, we should have established that at the beginning of the game.
We should have, but I'm backwards. We're backwards.
It's okay. We're relaxed.
We're having a good time.
And is it my turn to pull?
So have you ever thought about doing a YouTube channel?
They have YouTube.
I have, yeah. It's the first few videos that I put up were just the full episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I haven't had enough time to really clip the certain video clips and everything like that. It takes some time, especially after the editing and everything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna put up some clips, but it's probably gonna be more like a preview-ish. Certain sections I'll upload. That way, when people are like, oh, I like this, I want to listen to more, they can just go to the actual audio podcast and listen to the whole thing.
I've thought about doing it. I have a bunny Instagram.
Oh, okay.
That blew up a little bit. So I was thinking of doing YouTube videos with Gabby and the bunnies, but it's just time. We work a lot, so.
Yeah.
It is time, but I think you probably get a lot of people watching for both Gabby and the bunny, and you too. But one of your episodes, the bunny was in there, and you could hear the bunny pitter-pattering around. And you mentioned it, and I was like, I want to see the bunny.
Well, if you want to see the bunny, you can see all the bunnies at. I'm not.
Power. So nerdy. Actually, I'm glad you brought it up. So my bunnies are all named after the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, okay.
So I call them the Powerpuff Bunnies. So we're on Instagram and like we get sponsorships and everything. Like I'm obsessed with bunnies.
Yeah, so
Okay.
look up, I think she has it as _Powerpuff _bunnies _.
No, _ Powerpuff Bunnies _.
Okay, well, there you go. I put one extra underscore.
Okay, got it. I'll look you guys up, and I'll look up Culture Nerds too. I haven't been on. We're on Instagram, but I haven't looked that up yet. I was busy listening to the podcast.
Yeah, no worries.
So the next question for you guys is this is a 2-point question, by the way.
Ooh.
If you could be casted in any movie, what movie would it be, and what character would you play?
Oh.
Now think about it.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is like a deep one for him, probably.
Like currently, like at my age, or like at any point.
Any point.
At any.
Yep. Any point, any movie, and any character within that movie. This is a hard one for you, Will. But this is a hard one for me to answer for you.
God
but
damn.
I'm gonna go with instinct.
I'm gonna go with this one.
I'm gonna go with instinct, and which means I'm gonna be wrong.
Wow. How do I even answer this question?
Same here, because he's a very big like movie junkie. Like he loves movies, and he's like even the Star Wars one. He remade them, like combined them all, like the clips and everything into like one. Like that took him months to do. So I'm like, oh God, which one?
Yeah, I
big
recut the prequels. Do you remember that? I can't remember the actor's name, but he was on that '70s show. He was Eric.
Yes.
Remember he did that recut of the prequels? I had actually watched it, and I was like, I mean, I like it, but I feel like I could do a better. So I did, and I just went and like recut all of them. At the end of it, it was like 3 hours altogether.
Oh wow.
So like it was a really long movie, but like I feel like it hit the points that I wanted it to hit.
No,
and
that's
cut out a bunch
passion
of stuff
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big project.
Where do you have that? Where is it? Is something that you just have?
I think I still have it saved on one of the computers, but I uploaded it to Vimeo.
Oh, okay.
That was years ago.
Yeah, it was a really long time ago. I'm not even sure if it's still up.
Baby.
But I would have to. I mean, I could send you the link. You would probably check to see if it's still up. I think I still have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you wrote something.
I did, and it just went with.
Yeah, you look so like disgusted.
This is such a horrible question.
No,
I feel the same way.
But it's so
question.
big. It's such a big question. What do you answer? So I just went with the most obvious.
Oh man, that means I got it wrong because you probably went Star Wars and Vader.
Yeah, I did.
Dang it. Iron Man and then Star Wars Obi-Wan.
Oh, you thought it'd be Obi-Wan?
I was gonna write Skywalker, but I wasn't sure.
Wait, I have a question for you. If you would have put Star Wars, what character would you have put?
That's a good question.
I'm nosy.
I want to say Luke because he's the Jedi, but like, I gotta.
He's really
I don't know.
into one of the nerdy things we do is every time we go to the movies together, we dissect the movie afterwards. Like we get really into the characters and like the storyline and what about this scene. So like this question for him is like big.
For him,
probably Mace Windu.
Oh, okay. So
just because like I want to be a Jedi, but like
I thought Mace Windu because a lot of people don't give him any like props or thought. So
yeah, he had a real like I don't know, he had a real energy of like centeredness and like balance, which
that's
like
what I liked about
some of the other Jedis didn't totally have.
No, especially not in that particular movie. So
yeah.
I
mean, like,
I
would say probably Luke in the third film. Like, I definitely wouldn't. Luke and like
that's when he had his he was like had his downfall and his comeback. Like
Luke
he had a character
in
arc
his
by
third
then.
film was the most confident.
Yeah, he had it
Yes.
more
Luke.
developed. Yeah,
Yes.
so I can see
Yeah.
that. But with him, I knew if he would have picked Star Wars, it's going to be Vader, and that's what he put. But I thought
That did cross my mind. Her answer did cross
What-
my mind.
What was your answer again? Lord of the
Yes.
Rings. Okay.
he watches the
Aragorn.
movie every year, and he watches the whole series, the special edition with all of the little extras in it. So
Look, I know I'm going to catch
Still
a
got
lot
it
of
wrong.
heat for this. I know I'm going to catch a lot of heat for
not
this.
for me, you won't.
But I've never seen any of the movies.
You won't
Really?
catch any
Any
heat
of
from
them.
me.
Now, have you read the books?
No, not at all. Now, the thing is I'm not a huge book guy. Like, I never even read any of the Harry Potter books.
Okay.
I watched all the Harry Potter films because of her. But I have been thinking about sitting down and like watching the Lord of the Rings, but just like I just remember, and this might be crazy for me, but when it first came out, it was like, oh, the first movie's like 3 hours, and it's like it doesn't conclude. And I was like, I don't know if I can invest 3 hours without a solid conclusion.
You have to remember that the Lord of the Rings books, it's a trilogy, right?
Yeah.
It's actually not. It's one book.
Wow.
In the 1950s, whenever J.R.R. Tolkien wrote the book and he submitted it for publication, the publishing company said, no, nobody but the richest clients or biggest libraries in the world would be able to afford to buy a printing of this book. We have to split this up into 3 books.
Right.
And so they literally just picked, okay, this chapter, snipped, this chapter,
Oh
snipped,
my God.
snipped it into 3 books, gave it 3 different titles. So you have Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King. Return of the King pissed Tolkien off because he's like, kind of gives away part of the ending. But when they made the movies the same way. So the first movie ends, and the second movie, after the opening credits, opens up right at where the last one left off.
Wow.
And they literally filmed all 3 movies at the same time as well. So there's no, if you watch the movies back to back, it's just one long movie.
One long ass movie.
And do not watch the 3-hour theatrical release. Watch the 4-hour special edition video.
Jesus Christ.
And see, that's why I said you would
so
get
what
no
you're
crap
saying-
from me.
Watch them all in one day. It takes about 13 hours. With a
I
couple
would rather
breaks
do it
and
that
stuff.
way. I would rather just watch the whole
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
Oh my
Not
Okay.
having a conclusion would bother the
Okay.
crap out of me.
So can you tell your mom next weekend that she needs to watch Gabby on Saturday so we can just spend 13 hours
Gabby would
watching
probably
Lord of
want
the
to
Rings?
watch it with us.
No, yeah,
Maybe,
Gabby
yeah.
probably love it.
But
Yeah, she probably would love it.
you would fit right in with him and one of our friends because she would come once a year along with you, and they would
She's
do
done it once.
She's done it once, but it was supposed to be a once a year thing. But then we moved, and in the transition, we didn't have time. And then this year, COVID happened.
Ugh.
So they started a whole tradition. That would be 2 years ago, I believe, where it was supposed to be a tradition. And they 13 hours straight without sleeping, they watched the movie. And so my other friend, who is the one girl's sister, we stayed up as well, but not watching that damn movie. We crafted, we cooked, and we had a great time. And they're in there, because they're enjoying themselves watching the movie.
That's pretty awesome.
So if you guys live nearby, you don't know how happy you would have made him. He would have been like, no, come over, bring Gabby. Well, you could just join the marathon with us. That's
Actually,
what he would have said.
Where do you guys stay?
We're in Florida, about 45 minutes
North of Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought it was Florida.
Sunny Florida.
Yeah. She's got a couple of family members in Florida, but we don't go down there super often.
No,
Yeah.
we're up north in the cold Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't do the cold. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
can't.
hate it. Like,
Oh.
I think if we always talked about like, if we go back in time, like I'm like, we would move to either Florida or California. I was like, I'm originally from Puerto Rico, so I was like, I miss that weather so much.
Okay.
Yeah, move to
yeah.
California if you want a $60,000 a year job to be minimum wage. That'd be good.
Florida's not much better though.
Huh.
It really isn't.
All right, let's
California's
get to
out
the
there
next
though.
question. Let's get to the next question.
You sure?
The next question is you.
For the ladies, it's for the ladies.
Ladies.
Oh my. Okay. Let's see. What is your nerdy partner in crime's favorite board game?
I'm glad I got this question because
So
I got
favorite board game?
his favorite board game.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
He
right.
said nerdy
That's right.
partner.
Yeah. What is his favorite board game?
You better be glad I got this question. You didn't because you wouldn't have known what to answer for me, but I know what to answer for you. I'm all
didn't
over
go
the
with
place.
the obvious.
I'm all over. You always say this particular game. I'm all over the place with my board game. Because
Okay.
It's so funny. It's easier for me to write which one he hates the most. I'm like,
I for sure want to hear the answer to that
I
question.
do too. I'm like, which one is that?
I for sure want to hear the answer to that question.
Bonus point if you can name the
you
game.
know what?
he
I'm just gonna
hates.
go like this.
Okay,
Right?
bonus
Like,
point if you can also answer the one he hates. And
Oh,
gonna-
okay.
I got hate.
All right, write
and I
down
got
the one you
and I
hate.
got
Okay,
love.
I gotta write down the one I hate.
I'm gonna be mad if I get it wrong, but I'm like, you complain about this game so much.
Like the AFT stuff.
It's so weird that she has like a thing because I'm not entirely sure what it is for me. To be honest.
So you know what, Joe? That means she listens to you, and you're just spouting out. You don't even know what you're saying. You can't even remember.
I'm for sure like I wanted to hear the answer just because I'm like, I don't even think I can answer that question.
I guess on the love one for sure.
All right,
All right, ready?
reveal.
So risk and hate, and okay, you all hate Monopoly. So
Wait, what? Oh, nice. Okay.
Scythe and Monopoly.
Monopoly, yes!
My favorite game is Scythe, and my least favorite game is Monopoly.
Nice.
We actually did an episode on our podcast about Monopoly and how much I hate it and why I hate it.
Yeah, it takes way too fucking long to play.
That's what he says. And
Yeah, like
you
when I
know-
want to like play board games, like that is a common one that we have like laying around depending on where we are. So I'm like, let's play Monopoly, and he's like, no, I can't do this. I'm like, okay.
There's a modern version of Monopoly with, I think it's called Brands Monopoly or something like that. Like you're like instead of like buying up properties, you're buying up certain brands.
Oh,
And they set it up in a way where like you stack your brands, and once you get to a certain level, you win the game automatically. And I was just like, oh, this is like way faster. Like you can crank out a game of Monopoly, that version of Monopoly, in like half an hour, 45 minutes.
Oh wow.
And like, you know, really get into it again. So it allows itself to like, you know, play a couple of rounds, see who's really good at it type of thing.
And it's probably still not. It's probably still a game of luck a little bit.
Well, I mean, a lot of games are.
His favorite, the one he really likes, Risk. That's not a game of luck. That's
actually, if you like Risk, let me recommend a game to you. It's called 878 Vikings. It plays similar to Risk, but it is about the Viking invasion of England in the late 8th century, late 9th century, where the English took a long time to realize that the Vikings had gone from raiding coastlines to actually taking England, taking property and taking villages and populating them and starting to colonize Great Britain. And then Britain had to respond by sending out armies to face off against the Vikings to stop their colonization of England. And then it culminated in 878 with the signing of the Treaty of Wedmore. But the game is 1 to 2 players on one side controlling the Viking forces, and the other side is the 1 to 2 players controlling the English side. So it plays up to 4 players. 2 players are allies.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds
Little
fun.
armies of cool little figurines and stuff.
I gotta be honest. A lot of the times when the reason I chose Risk was because I'm a little bit of a board game troll. Like I'm not always in the game to like want to win necessarily, but like like especially in like a Risk situation where I'm just like, I'm gonna fuck up your whole advance. I'm gonna fuck up. I don't care that this doesn't totally serve me. Like, I have a friend who really, really loves strategy games. Mm-hmm. So like he hates the way that I play just because I don't have a strategy. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna fuck everything up. And that always messes up everybody else's strategy.
He's like flipping the board and being like, forget it.
Rage quit.
Yeah, it's like Kina. She's not really interested. If we're playing like a big game with a bunch of people, she's not so much interested in winning the game as much as she is interested in me not winning the game.
Yeah, I'll admit that. This is the thing. When we play just each other, he always wins. Mostly, he usually does. So when we play a big group, this is my opportunity to make sure that he stays humble because I can throw a little wrench in his plans.
He's so lucky. Look at that. Keeping him humble.
Yes. So it's all for your good that I do that.
It's for your own
my
good.
purpose as a loving wife, you know? So, yeah.
They say that and we know that's a lie.
Oh, yeah.
Can't prove it. It's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and that last one. So Joe loved Risk. He hated Monopoly. You hated Monopoly, but loved Scythe. We got both right. You guys got half right. And with that, we made a comeback. So you guys, you gotta get this one.
Get this one.
Oh, and this is a easy one because it's multiple choice. You get to pick one. What is your favorite video game type? Do you prefer first-person shooter, real-time strategy, or RPG?
I'm hoping again I'm not confusing the one he likes for the one that he hates. There's one he complains about. Complaints or likes?
No, you're supposed to be answering what you like.
Well, me?
Oh, no,
what I like?
Supposed to be answering
this last one.
No, but I'm asking the question. So I thought you guys are answering what you like.
Because the last one you were answering what I like. You know what we like. The board.
Oh
games.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so we're answering what we like.
Yes.
Oh my God! You would think we were the one. We weren't the ones running the game, huh? We can't even keep it straight.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
So wait, who's answering?
So it's for me.
For you.
But what are the options again?
The options are first-person shooter, real-time strategy, or RPG.
Okay, I got it. If I get this wrong, it's because she doesn't know what one of those means.
And same with him.
I guarantee you if I get this wrong, it's because she doesn't know what one of those means.
Probably. Because I know the type, but like I don't know the name for the type of video game that I like.
So if she gets it wrong, can I still get the point?
If you can, you know, argue it well, then hell yeah, you can get the
okay.
point. I can't even decide. I don't know what I like. I hate video games.
Ready?
RPG.
Everybody has some RPG.
Yeah, all right.
So my technique, to his point, was process of elimination. I don't like the other two, so I'm gonna guess that the type that I like is RPG.
See, she doesn't know what it means. It's a role-playing game. Sims is an RPG.
Yeah. So right, you actually answered right for yourself because you said Sims was your favorite and it is RPG.
Yeah, that's an RPG.
So we all got 1 point.
Kind of.
Hey,
kind of an RPG.
I mean,
it is. It's no kind of.
It's a simulator.
That simulator is kind of
cut
RPG,
it off in
right?
3 different. I'm like, there needs to be more than 3, and you're like, nope, I ran out of room on that question.
Well, I mean, under that categorization, simulator would fall under RPG.
Exactly.
Because you're creating the character and letting him kind of,
do
play.
Their thing. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Now, who's answering this now?
Well,
So the ladies are answering. Ladies are answering.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the
Yep.
Okay.
So
You guys answer.
we're guessing
and then
what you guys.
we had a round.
okay.
We had a mix-up round. It was a remix round.
There you go. Remix.
It was a remix round.
It was totally
and now we're
planned.
back.
It was challenge.
All right, ladies. To nerd out about what is the nerdiest? Okay, you went all crazy on this one. What is the nerdiest thing you want to do but have never done?
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't get this question.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
This is
For the ladies, the nerdiest thing you want to do.
Yeah.
But
I've
you've
never
never done. The nerdiest.
I feel like I finally did it a couple years ago. The nerdiest.
I think
thing.
I've got an idea.
you think you got an idea? I don't even have an idea.
I don't have an idea.
No, I did that.
Like?
I did that.
Nerdiest thing I would
Okay,
like to
okay.
do, but that I've never done.
I don't know. I'm gonna just take a shot at this.
I'm taking a shot for myself. I'm like, huh?
I don't know.
Because you know how I am. When
I'm
like, I want to do this, I do it.
This is a rough question.
It is a rough question. I was hoping I wouldn't get it.
That's well. All right. Are we ready to reveal?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that Keena would like to LARP.
That is a good one.
What's that?
Crystal camping. I want to do
Crystal
that.
camping?
Crystal
Yeah.
camping. That's a thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, in Georgia.
What is crystal camping?
Camp Crystal Lake cabin.
What's yours say?
What does hers say?
Dress
I
up
can't-
Dress
for
up.
on for an anime convention with.
They
Gabby.
both got it.
Yeah,
they
you
got it.
it. You got
Wait,
it.
what?
Yeah,
Dress up for an
cosplay.
anime convention with Gabby cosplay.
Hey, woo! You got it. There you go.
That would have been my answer too.
Made a comeback.
Yeah. You know that Keena and I do a lot of cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw you guys went to the convention. I watched the video on you unboxing that Star Wars box that you got.
Oh, which one was that?
The mystery box.
Oh,
I
that
think
was
it was-
that was back
a
from
while ago.
Convicts.
Yeah.
That was back from 2016.
Yeah, I was just on your channel, just like trying a few different videos here and there. And I was
Nice.
like, oh, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you were
wow.
just like pulling out C-3PO cups and everything, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is great.
That's one of our favorite conventions, right? Was that?
That was at
Spooky?
that
Or
was
MegaCon?
that was at Tampa Bay Comic-Con.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That was out.
Yeah, we've only been to Comic-Con once. We took Gabby and we did Star Wars. She was Darth Vader.
Oh,
Right?
No, she was Kylo Ren.
Ah, that's right.
that works too.
Was that who? I was
And you were Ray.
no. Yeah, she was
I was
Ray.
Rey.
She was Ray.
Oh,
She was
okay.
Ray. I was just generic Jedi guy.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I
He's
mean?
dressed
Like,
as a Jedi.
because I could have been Mace Windu, but I didn't have a purple lightsaber, so
You gotta get a purple lightsaber.
I
They
do.
got
I do
'em,
have to get
yeah.
a purple one.
So
I'm brown and bald, just
gotta
like him.
get-
So
There you go.
If you don't want to we're not sponsored in any way, but if you don't want to do like one of the licensed ones, you could get on Ultra Sabers.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I've heard about them.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
do.
good.
I've
they
actually
make combat rated kind of lightsabers.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's on the list, but you know,
Mhm.
we just bought a house, so
We understand that too?
Yes, we understand that. So with the you were asking about the camping in Georgia, they have a where you can rent a cabin and you have someone who is playing Jason, who runs around the campgrounds. So it kind of
Killing the
is,
campers.
killing the campers. So it's kind of a immersive experience, and you can swim in the lake, swim with Jason, take pictures, and they play the movies throughout the weekend. And they also
nice.
I would do that.
board games and
yeah, I would for sure
and
do
things
that.
like that. So I kind of want to do that, but I can be a little bit antisocial, and you're going to be there with a bunch of people you don't know, but
That's me.
I have to
I'm the
build up to
antisocial
it.
one.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're all friends. We just haven't met each other yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerds. It's nerds. We're all friends. We
That's
just
what the
haven't met each other yet.
extrovert would say. But the
It's-
introvert is kind of like, I don't know.
The
these
extrovert.
people.
What's funny is when you turned it around and I read crystal camping, I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Like,
I literally thought, because she's not
She's
like a
like-
crystal lady, but she does them for like decorations and stuff like that.
I used to,
So,
yeah.
like, So like when you said crystal camping, I was like, are we just camping with crystals around? Like
I kind of would like
Is
that.
is that what that is? And then you explained it and I was like, oh, okay, that
Like,
makes way more
okay.
sense. Way more sense.
Although the other thing I kind of can get behind as well, because I used to really be into crystals and I used to collect them a lot. And then everything goes to moving. We moved and I ended up getting rid of a lot of things. And crystals that was one of them. I gave to a friend who was really into it. But yeah, I used to love that. So we got a lot in common.
Yeah.
So I think you guys have to answer the next question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you read
You
it.
read it.
I read it. Okay.
And
So I
then the
gave you
guys
the-
will answer.
I still need to see if I had a drink, I probably would be better at this. And then I probably wouldn't, but I would have an excuse
Yes.
to blame it on. Okay, so pick, guys, got an easy one. Pick one. Anime. Do you prefer subs or dubs?
Oh
And
my
I-
god, if you get this wrong,
Oh.
I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah,
There's
50-50
no way that
shot,
you can
right?
fucking get this wrong, by the way. Like,
The pressure.
you better not get this wrong. Like,
Yeah, he has a very strong preference on this one.
I'm a very, very
I
specific.
just hope I don't mix up.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'm gonna.
I'm going against the grain. I guarantee. I guarantee you.
Oh man, why did you say that after
No,
I
I'm
wrote
not
down
talking
the
about
answer?
what you're gonna write down, but I
Oh,
prefer.
okay.
I'm not
God,
an
if I get
anime purist
Okay,
think
so
he's
maybe
an
I got it
anime
right. Okay,
purist.
maybe I got it right then.
Oh my God,
because
this
I'd
pressure. I'm
rather
gonna get it
have
wrong.
a dub than a sub.
Everyone
Dub.
said dub.
Dub,
Everyone
yeah.
said dub. Yes.
I love anime. I will go against anyone for anime. But the one thing that
I'll read a book if I want to.
yeah, well, the one thing that separates me from the community a lot of the times gets me a lot of ire from the community is, what, you like the dub one? They sound different. And I was like, yes, I want to enjoy the animation and what's on the screen and use my ears to hear what they're saying. I've done it before where I've like rewatched an episode subbed,
Mhm.
and the difference in terms of content is so minuscule
Okay.
that it's just not worth it. Like, I would miss more trying to read the subtitles
Mhm.
than I would by just hearing it dubbed.
Yeah.
I do have to say sometimes the dubbing is a little, ugh,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's a
Oh, yeah.
little off or whatever, but like it doesn't bother me the same way that it bothers a lot of other
Yeah,
people.
me neither.
So,
I prefer.
Thankfully,
dub.
you're not an anime purist. I didn't offend you
Yeah,
because I'm not an
Yeah, for
anime
sure.
purist. If I
they
wanna
get
read,
really.
I'll pick up a book. I want to watch the anime and enjoy what I'm seeing, and not be like, "Okay, what just happened? He said
This
this,
guy.
but something happened on the screen. I don't know what the hell just happened because I'm sitting here reading this stupid thing." Yeah.
Yes, yes. This guy.
I feel like I gotta remember what you just said there, so I can refer to it later when we're talking about audiobooks and things like that.
That's
I feel
different.
like no,
That's
that's a
different.
conversation for another time. But
Like,
I feel like I have to
don't
remember.
don't get me wrong, because I'll still have subtitles on even when it's dubbed,
Yeah.
Mhm.
just because
Yeah.
especially when like she's asleep and I'm
Mhm.
just like, okay, I can't. You know how all entertainment at this point does this weird thing where it's like when there's action, it's like turn it up to 11, and then when people are talking, they're just like,
It's like, yes.
and I'm like,
Especially
what?
on
I
Netflix.
can't.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the worst. I hate it. So I turn on the subtitles just in case I like miss something. I'm like, wait, throw that back.
mhm.
Oh, okay, that's what they said.
That's what I do too, because same exact reason. Like raise it up to high as it can go, and then
Yeah. We can bitch about it all the time.
We do bitch about
And
it.
then
all
they
time.
crank the
We do.
music up way above the dialogue. And
And
they're like,
that's
Yeah.
what
Ah, yes.
That's what he bitches about all the time. Yep.
Yes.
So you're answering.
this is a very contentious question.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
What is it?
contentious.
I wrote it down. What is it?
Who
Oh, it's not
is
contentious.
your favorite Star Trek captain?
It's not contentious.
It might be like next level nerdy for me. I'm like, oh.
Ladies answer. Guys, guess what the ladies answer.
If you get this wrong, then it's.
I gotta be honest.
I don't know any of the names.
She said, "I don't know any of the names." Do you know what they look like? Just write what they look like.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right before she said, "I don't know any of the names," I went, "I'm gonna write down not applicable because she does not know any of the names."
You should have done that.
I did. She doesn't have one because she doesn't know what any of them are.
That is
So
a valid
I think that's a
answer.
point for me.
I think it is because she actually said, "I don't know any of them."
Please, I think
Michelle,
that's a point for
We'll
me.
give you the point. Yeah.
Thank
Like
you.
I definitely watched like the newer movie. I didn't watch the
Oh,
TV series,
Did you
but I
get
don't
it
remember
right?
the names.
I don't know.
I wrote.
I'm scared.
That would be Kirk.
no.
You better have put Picard.
I didn't. I put Janeway.
Whoa!
Wait, how many times
Picard.
have I said Picard?
Holy shit, that
watched
is
the
a
new
deep
Picard.
cut.
You didn't even watch the new Picard. Why would you put Janeway?
That is a.
Hold
Wait a
up,
minute.
Hold up.
Are you
I
calling him by his
watched
first
every
name, or is
single-
that a different captain that I'm not aware of? What's going on?
Oh, I'm calling him by his last name.
Picard? Does that say Picard?
Jean-Luc
can't see it.
Picard.
Picard?
Yeah.
It says Picard.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah.
calling him by his first name?
Jean-Luc.
Oh no. Oh, you were referring to somebody else. What was your answer?
Janeway.
Oh, he said
Captain Janeway.
Yeah.
I don't
Voyager?
even know Captain J.
Star Trek
So
Voyager.
he didn't get it. And
No, I mean, like, unfortunately on the Star Trek Star Wars scale,
we're
I've fallen
kicking
on
our
the Star
butts,
Wars
so-
side. I like
High five to you.
I like Star Trek. Like I'll watch it, but like it's the same thing with like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I love Doctor Who so much. So much. I will not watch a single one before 2000. I won't.
Oh, really? Okay.
I won't do it. Like
Yeah, I've
all
gotta-
of that
I've gotta
like
watch-
1960s, 1980s stuff. You guys can keep all of that. It was perfectly fine. When they
No.
rebooted it in the
It's
2000s, I was
wrong.
down.
They are kicking our butts. You guys are at 7 and we're at 5.5.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not a big Star Trek guy either,
No.
but I've watched all of The Next Generation and all of Voyager. Those are the only two series I've watched the entirety of.
Yeah.
I always loved Picard just because I love the actor. Like
Yeah,
he was always my favorite just
Patrick
because of
Stewart.
that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart is just
All right, you
All right.
guys answer.
yes.
You guys have an easy one. So you just got to pick one. $6 million man or bionic woman.
I get this wrong.
It's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, I know. It's 50-50 and we'll still get it wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the last one was a 50-50 and we got it wrong. It was
Yeah.
either Janeway or Picard.
Yeah, it was either one or
the
wrong.
only two that really
No,
matter.
no. We didn't get that wrong. You got that one wrong.
That's true.
Now, this
That's
one-
true. I did get that one wrong.
I mean, these are old shows right here, so I don't know what you're gonna put. We don't even talk about this, so I don't know what you would put.
$6 Million Man.
Bionic woman, they got it right.
They got it
We
right.
both got it right.
Wait, really?
Hey.
Bionic woman for you guys. and
Yeah,
$6
that's-
million
That's
woman for
that's
us.
another deep cut right there.
Why?
Going all the way back to
Yeah, that's way
old
back.
school TV show.
I spent a lot of time on TV, a lot of like Nick at Night and like shows that I really shouldn't have been aware of, like at all.
I was raised completely opposite. Pastor's daughter. Even my mom went through a phase of like, you can't even watch Power Rangers. I'm like, I make fun of her now for it.
Like
Oh,
no
okay.
secular music, no secular TV.
Oh
no,
God.
no.
Yeah, I grew up not being allowed to play Dungeons and Dragons. And when I became a teenager, the first thing I did was went out and played Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice. We had a little Dungeons and Dragons game going for a little bit.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was fun.
I
Can't get her into it.
I can't get.
My character was very rapey, so not against the women who were playing. It was mostly the dudes. So
ladies, again, this is a great question to ask the ladies. Favorite anime series?
Oh man.
Yeah,
that was easy.
Okay, yeah, I got this one. This one's.
It's easy for her. Oh man.
Yeah, there's like one. We've watched a few, but there's one that I really got into with him.
Oh,
the thing is like she only watches shows that I just turn on and just leave on.
Yes.
And then she's just like, "What's this about?" And I was like, "Oh, it's this thing." And she's like,
when it comes to anime, I'm the same way, and I have to describe this one because I don't remember the name. So I'm just gonna put.
You know what? You know what she. What I annoy her with all the time with anime. You know the anime face, the shock face.
It's our ongoing joke.
She
I hate it.
Hates that shit, and I point it out every single time it happens in an anime, and she's like, "Stop it!" It's like it. I hate it so much.
Well, I hate when he does the Naruto run. And yes, I'm snitching that you've done it. Erased or something like that. So I can't remember
throws
the
his
name
arms
of
back.
it. And it's
no.
erased or fade away or something like. Oh man, why did I put Attack on? Oh, Sword Art Online. You're right. Okay, did you guys
right,
get
but you
it?
didn't write it down.
Yeah, Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
they got it right. They got it wrong.
So that was
Wait,
my fault.
what was your answer?
Fade away.
Well, I can remember the name of the show, but it's called Erased or Fade Away or something like that. It's a horror anime.
Okay.
That's on Netflix. It's a recent one, but
it's an old anime
it's actually
that Netflix has on. It's an old anime series that Netflix has on.
Okay.
What's the other one we watched after Attack on Titans? That one was good too.
I don't know which one we watched after Attack on Titan.
What's my favorite?
Attack on Titan. No.
The one's fighting.
Mine's Initial D.
Dang it! That's right. It is.
Summon.
She's talking about Fate Zero, I think.
What's
it's on
about?
Netflix.
Do you know that one?
Fate Zero. What is it?
Fate Zero. It's like they summon legendary heroes to fight in like what's it called? It's a something war. They're fighting over like the
like a cup.
Something like a golden chalice or something like that. It's the Holy Grail.
There you go.
Oh yeah, the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
I've seen like an episode of that or something.
Oh man, you should check it out.
I like it.
They kind of do the same thing, or
the thing is like I think they did every season slightly differently or whatever. So like there's like it's similar stories, but almost like alternate dimensions type of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys seen Initial D?
Initial D, no.
And it's about car racing, and that's one. I think it's only 2 seasons.
Mountain racing.
And
no, it's like 5 seasons or something like that.
And he watches them again every year.
He'll
find something he loves, and he'll watch it over every.
That's how our daughter is.
Yeah. No, her and my daughter are just like that. I'm always a new person. I'm only rewatching DBZ just because like I want to get Gabby into it.
Have you
so
seen
I'm watching it with her.
That project, I'm trying to remember the name of it, where they dub over Dragon Ball and they make it like super hilarious.
YouTube.
Oh my god, I gotta watch this.
It's a project. They did it online and released all like big chunks of the Dragon Ball series.
Yeah.
And they've overdubbed all of the voice actors, and they kind of change what's happening in the plot by changing what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's insane and it's hilarious. It's not for children.
Okay. I'll have to look it up then. I'll have to look it up. She's currently judging me because I'm watching High School DxD. And let's just say it's very not for children. It's rated R, but it's still super dope. It's like exactly like the kind of anime that I like to watch, which is like sci-fi and superpowers, and they're incorporating like devils and angels and fallen angels, and
What's the
all of these
name
are
of
like
that one?
factions that are fighting
What's it
against
called
each
again?
other. It's called High School DxD.
Is it on Netflix?
Do you have Hulu? It's on Hulu and it's
Yeah.
on Funimation.
Okay.
Just be aware you'll be seeing a lot of animated boobs. So, you know.
I've been
I'm
warned.
down.
Okay.
Boobs are boobs.
Okay. What's your number?
Wait, what?
What's your number?
What's my number?
What's your number?
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
I have an
I
idea.
kind of like this because it's really also left to interpretation.
Yes,
Are we
it
talking
is.
about phone numbers? Are we talking about favorite number? Are we
And
talking-
so exactly. So you have to guess what he's going to interpret it as.
yeah.
And if you don't interpret it the way that I think you're going to,
Oh, then it's my fault?
I don't know whether to go with one.
See, that's the problem. No matter how we do this, it's
But
always
look,
my fault,
here,
right?
here, you can hit me with that. You weren't supposed to actually do it.
All right, I'm gonna keep it simple.
Oof,
I'm gonna keep
man.
it simple.
I'll take a wild guess here.
Ready?
All right. This is a weird question, but
This is a weird question.
42?
Yeah, what you have 4.
I
can
write
see
4.
Four.
Did we really get this?
Hey!
You too.
We are never catching up because these stories keep like this.
What is 4? What is it?
Literally was just
What?
like, let me just throw a number. 4 is his April. It's his birthday, so he always seems to
My birthday is 4/4.
yeah, to associate things like that. So I
Okay,
was like, I
good
could write 44, I could write 4. I was like,
And it was the only like I remember this is one of the time this is what like made it my lucky number, quote unquote. Is I went to like when I was a kid, I went to a birthday party and they were like auctioning off like, you know, the more elaborate bags or whatever. And they were like, okay, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10 or whatever. And it was like whoever guesses the closest. And I was like, 4. And they're like, it was 4. And I was like, okay, cool. And I won that one prize bag from that birthday and was just like, yes, this is my
Ever
number.
since then, it's like that's my
Yeah.
number.
Mine was 42, which
Okay.
is the answer for
The-
life, the universe, everything.
Oh, please, you are gonna have to elaborate.
Have you
It's
ever
not that deep.
watched the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie?
Which one?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes, I
Now,
have.
the movie is a steaming pile, really.
A little bit.
It's based on the greatest 5-part trilogy ever written, called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And the number 42 is the answer to life, the universe, everything. The problem
I
is
remember. I remember.
nobody knows what the question was that came up with the answer 42. So they had to create a whole new computer to devise what the question was, and that was Earth. Earth was that computer, but it was destroyed right before it gave out the answer. So
Damn it.
I love that you both got it too.
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
like
For
if
such
he
a broad
doesn't-
question.
if
It
he
was just
doesn't
like
say-
number. Like
I'm like, if
a
he
lot of
doesn't
these
say
numbers,
42,
a lot of these questions came from YouTube, didn't, or from Facebook.
Dragon Con over 40.
Dragon
So
Con
that
over 40.
particular question came from Dragon Con over 40 Club or whatever the name
Facebook,
of
yeah.
Facebook. Yeah. So
All right, we're gonna do a couple more here.
how many more are we doing? Designate a number.
Let's do one more of each.
Okay.
All right. One more ladies, one.
One more ladies, one more guys.
This has been a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
I
It
know,
has
I
been.
really enjoyed this.
Learned a lot about you guys, and you, Valerie, you said you're not that nerdy, but really you are. It is like a lot of the different stuff that you guys do. You're like, oh, my bunny is Powerpuff Bunnies,
I'm
and
going to toss this question because you've
Okay.
already established the invalidity. It was your
Invalidity.
favorite Star Trek series.
Oh, okay.
So,
Fair enough.
They're like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we did. This
ooh.
might-
So, ladies, answer this question. What is your dream cosplay to do?
I was hoping I wouldn't
If
get
you
this
could
one.
do any costume, what would you do?
Okay.
God, I have no fucking no clue on this.
Oh, I have two that come to mind right away. I'm like, oh, which one?
This is
I'll take the easier one.
this is such a hard question because we already do so many cosplays. That I know one. I'll do the one from the past.
You can't say stuff like
Oh,
that.
sorry,
You're,
you're right.
You're cheating.
It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that's
It
right.
doesn't matter. We can
can't
answer
catch
all the
up.
questions
That's right.
correctly.
We can't catch up anyway.
I've already lost this.
Okay, you know what?
But
I'm just gonna have a fun.
But I was already writing down my answer anyway, so.
I'm trying to remember her name. No.
All right, I'm just gonna
They're ready, by the way.
feel like this is a fun answer. I know it's not right, but this is
This
just a fun
is
answer.
so far off the wall because she's tried to do this one in the past and it didn't work out. All right,
Okay.
we'll go ahead, ladies. Reveal your answers.
Mine is more Sith because I want to lose weight
Ah.
to be able to get back into it. And yours is Buttercup Powerpuff Girls. Okay.
I put a
Oh, really?
Venturous.
Carmen San Diego. That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. You know who would love that? Gabby. Gabby's
That
obsessed
is
with
one
Carmen
from the
Sandiego.
past, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Gabby is obsessed with Carmen San
So
Diego.
you gotta do that one then. And
Yeah,
that
for
one
sure.
is an easy one to do
Love it.
because you get the red hat and the red jacket. That's pretty much.
I would
Love it.
Even if I had thought of Powerpuff Girls, I never would have thought you'd pick Buttercup.
That's my favorite one.
Oh, I know which one we should have picked.
What?
Bitch Pudding.
Oh, but that's been so
Bitch
long.
Pudding!
I forgot
That's one of her
Yeah.
dream cosplays is Bitch Pudding.
Yeah, because she's a bitch.
Love Bitch Pudding.
Who doesn't love
Who
Bitch Pudding?
doesn't? Oh, I was about to give you guys another point. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't get that one.
It just happened so much today that you're just
I
used to
know.
going back there.
It's the truth. I can't even hate on your arrogance because it's the truth.
It's okay, light flex.
I can't hate the player. I gotta hate the game, and I'm the one that came up with the game, so it's my fault. If you could be trapped in a video game for the day, which would it be?
Okay, I need to know. Do we get unlimited lives? Do we get to respawn like the video game?
Sure.
Okay.
Damn, that was quick. You're like done.
Wait, but
Don't overthink it. He's like, wait.
I know, right? And I'm like, don't change it. Let's go with the one.
I'm just gonna go with that one right now.
I'm sure what I wrote is wrong.
I'm pretty
Still
sure
right.
mine is
No,
wrong,
it's just a
too.
day. It's just a day. It's just a day. I would need a lifetime in that game.
Oh, you're overthinking it as well. Oh man, I hate that game. I should have known. You would pick that.
Hey!
That's what I wrote.
Oh man, I wrote Call of Duty.
You're the
I
only one.
know.
What have I ever played Call of
Here,
Duty?
you can actually hit me with it.
Oh.
I deserve it. He's like, when do I ever play
It's good I
Call of
didn't
Duty?
change it too.
Yeah, I know.
I wrote
Yeah.
down GTA and then I erased it and I put Elite Dangerous.
Hold up.
And I
You
was
guys,
like, no,
I wrote it down too. GTA.
Yeah.
I need an entire lifetime in that game. I could just a day in Elite Dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, the first thing that came to mind was just I was like, it's a game I have been playing
A lot.
recently. So like I'm just like, man, getting in there, unlimited lives. Yeah, I'm gonna kill some cops and just cause some real fucking chaos. It'll be super fun. But I actually, right towards the middle, I was like, oh, but like I could be Spider-Man.
Man,
So that's what I was about to change it to.
No.
But I was,
She didn't say you were going to be the protagonist. You're just in the game.
Yeah.
Don't you typically get a choice though when you're in the game who you get to be?
Well, I mean,
That's true.
I guess.
Okay, in score, Culture Nerds got 10. You know, they didn't smoke us too bad. We got 7.5.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
7.5. I mean, you know, that's passing. Yeah.
Average. Look,
It's not like 100%, but you know, it's. You know,
but you know what?
Yeah. No,
you guys got to come back on sometime so we can do a rematch because this was like the first time doing it and we were just kind of like feeling our way.
Yeah, it's just beginners.
Never mind that it was your first time too. We won't talk about it.
And they say if you teach somebody to play a game and then you also win, you didn't teach them right.
That's right. So that means we're just good teachers. That's all that means.
Exactly.
We're not bad at the game. We're just great at
great
teaching.
teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good teaching.
Good teaching. Great job.
No, this has been a blast playing.
Same. This was so much fun, especially during COVID times when we don't get to like hang out. I'm like, this is awesome.
This is a great way to get to know each other. And you guys have been awesome. Hopefully we can come on the Culture Nerds and
please
do
anytime you want
segment with you guys.
Yeah, we'll schedule something out, please.
That'd be awesome.
You know, we'll keep in contact and you'll come on Culture Nerds and we'll do a little cross promotion.
Okay, and we'd love for you guys to come back here too as well because we're going to be trying out other games. If you're wanting to come on and play,
for sure,
really into board games, come on and play some more games. But also, if you just wanted to come on and just talk about the things that you like to nerd out about, we thought this would be a good way to find out what people like to nerd out and geek out about. A fun way to do it and learn about each other as well, because that's
absolutely,
that's like one of the things that we like. It's like having fun and sharing our nerddom with the people that we care about. And so we wanted to do something like this to show people, Valerie, like you said, okay, COVID time's going on, but you can still do things over virtual, over Zoom, to be able to connect with each other and build a bond by sharing the nerdy things that you're passionate about and that you love to do. So thank you guys for being our guinea pigs, and you guys won. So I think we were actually the guinea pigs. Yeah.
Well, real quick, I know you had mentioned earlier you were a part of a Facebook group called Blurred's Hub.
Oh yeah.
There's a Black nerd group that I'm kind of a part of on Facebook too. So I don't know if you wanted to check it out.
Oh yeah.
Because I might actually check out Blurred Nod Hub.
I'll put it. I'll message it to you because they actually changed their name from Blurred Hub to Imblacuous.
Okay.
So they changed their name like maybe within the month or something like that. But I think if you look up Blurred Hub, it'll still come up. Okay. But the name will be different. It's kind of confusing.
Yeah, no, I wanted to give you one that I was kind of a part of. It's called Blogwarts, House of Black Nerd Culture.
Okay.
What they actually do is they have like little house wars on the page. Okay. So when you join the group, they're gonna ask you to take the Harry Potter placement test.
Okay.
And depending on where you place, they'll reach out to you and like there's like a common room friend chat and everything like that. So if you're like a Gryffindor and you land in the Gryffindor house, you'll go into like the Gryffindor chat and like everyone there so you find like a lot of people that have sort of a very similar temperament.
Can I make sure I wrote it down right? So BLOGWARTS.
Yes, okay. I'll send you the link too.
Okay.
Just so that
Thank you.
it's easier.
Definitely join that because I love I find out a lot of different things, different virtual stuff to do, different books, all kinds of stuff from these different pages that I'm on. So I'm always looking to join more. So thank you.
No problem.
So before we sign off, we just want to end with, do you have anything that we didn't discuss, didn't ask, that you want to share?
Any plugs?
Any plugs, anything at all?
No, I just want to say thank you for having us. It was,
that was fun.
It was a blast. And you know, if it's not too annoying, anyone listening to this, please go to Culture Nerds and give it a listen. You know, 1 or 2 episodes even. I'd really appreciate it. I love doing it.
I know you guys are on YouTube. What platforms are you on? I think Anchor.
Our main platforms are Apple, Spotify, Google Podcast, but we are on probably 9 different platforms for podcasting. If you wanted to pick a different one that wasn't the ones that I just mentioned, you can always go to anchor.fm/culture nerds, and that will give you all of our social links, all of our episodes, as well as all the other platforms that you can listen to our podcast on.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for both of you for joining us today. And we will definitely be listening to Culture Nerds. I'm going to look you guys up on Instagram, and I'm going to like on YouTube. If you guys can return the favor, we would love it, because we're still trying to get to the 100 subscriptions. So that would be great if you can. If not, no pressure.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm already subscribed, so I'll watch a few just to, you know, give you a little bit more.
Being as you're subscribed, you're entered into our giveaway where we're giving away some prizes. When we hit 100 subscribers, we're giving away a prize pack that includes a little wire bonsai tree.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
And
nice.
you got the tree?
It's not crystal. A crystal one would be beautiful.
Oh, it is crystal.
Oh, it is.
It's got crystal right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's nice.
That's super pretty. And it's got the right hue of blue for this one, so.
Yes. So hopefully you'll be able to win. We'll see, but you'll be entered into
Double your chance if you subscribe.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. This was far more fun than I even expected it to be. I knew this was going to be a good time, but this was a blast.
Same.
Yeah.
It was a great way to get to know you guys. Look forward to seeing you again.
All right.
We will. We'll definitely see each other again.
Until next time, stay nerdy.
Stay nerdy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.